The recitation we chose is from the play Antigone, which was written by Sophocles. Sophocles was born in the year 496 BC in Colonus, which is near Athens. We don't know a whole lot about his life in between the time he was born and the time he died, but we do know that he was born into a wealthy family and is considered one of the great Athenian playwrights. He died in the year 406 BC at Athens.
So the context for the text that we chose to recite is Antigone was the third chronologically in the Sophocles trilogy of plays. And even though it's technically the third chronologically, he actually wrote it before he wrote the other two Theban plays. And so the part of the text that we chose to recite is actually the beginning of the entire play.
Yeah, so like Bree said, the reason that we picked this particular passage is because it's the opening of Antigone, so it's pretty important. But also it's a really interesting dialogue between the two sisters. And we hope that people learn or notice the tension between these two girls' beliefs about what is true and what is right. Because both of them hold their beliefs very strongly and come to very different conclusions.
Yeah, so we actually chose to do this recitation along the walking trails outside. So in this scene, the sisters are supposed to be secretly meeting because they're like Antigone is wanting to like go against this law. And so we wanted a place that was kind of private but still somewhat public. And so as we were recording, there were people like riding by on their bikes or running on the trail, and so there's still somewhat of that public atmosphere as well. So,
and we also chose to record it at dusk because in the story they speak at dawn, and that was felt pretty similar. So,
Sweetie, it's your sister. I would think that we had already suffered enough for the curse on Oedipus. I cannot imagine any grief that you and I have not gone through. And now have they told you of the new decree of our King Creon?
I've heard nothing. I know that two sisters lost two brothers, double death in a single hour. And I know that the Argive army fled in the night, but beyond this, nothing.
I thought so. And that is why I wanted you to come out here with me. There's something we must do.
Why do you speak so strangely?
Listen to me. Creon buried our brother Antigone with military honors and gave him a soldier's funeral. And it was right that he should. But Phoenices, they fought as bravely and died as miserably. But they say that Creon has sworn, no one shall bury him, no one mourn for him, that his body will lay in the fields, a sweet treasure for carrion birds to find as they search for food. This is what they say, and our good Creon is coming here to announce it publicly. And the penalty? Stoning to death in the public square. There it is. And now you can prove what you are. A true sister. True to your family.
Antigone, you are mad. What could I possibly do?
You must decide whether you will help me or not.
I do not understand you. Help you in what?
Ismene, I'm going to bury him. Will you come?
Bury him? You just said that the new law forbids it.
He's my brother. He's your brother too.
But think of the danger. Think of what Creon will do.
Creon is not enough to stand in my way.
Sister, Oedipus died, everyone hating him for what his own search brought to light. His eyes ripped out by his own hand. And Jocasta died, his mother and wife at once. She twisted the cords that strangled her life. And our two brothers died, each killed by the other's sword. And we are left. But, Antigone, think how much more terrible than these our own death would be if we should go against Creon and do what he has forbidden. We are only women. We cannot fight with men, Antigone. The law is strong that we must give in to the law in this thing and in worse. I beg the dead to forgive me, but I'm helpless. I must yield to those in authority. And I think it's dangerous business to always be meddling.
If that is what you think, I should not want you, even if you ask to come. You have made your choice. You can be what you want to be. But I will bury him. And if I must die, I say that this is holy. I shall lie down with him in death, and I shall be as dear to him as he to me. It is the dead, not the living, who make the longest demands. We die forever. You may do as you like, since apparently the laws of the god mean nothing to you.
They mean a great deal to me, but I have no strength to break laws that were made for the public good.
That must be your excuse, I suppose. But as for me, I will bury the brother I love.
Antigone, I am so afraid for you.
You need not be. You have yourself to consider after all.
But no one must hear of this. You must tell no one. I will keep it a secret, I promise.
Oh, tell it. Tell everyone. Think how they'll hate you when it all comes out that you knew about it all the time.
So fiery, and you should be cold with fear.
Perhaps. But I'm only doing what I must.
But can you do it? I say that you cannot.
Very well. When my strength gives out, I shall do no more.
Impossible things should not be tried at all.
Go away, Ismene. I shall be mad at you, dear, and the dead will be soon. Your words are hateful. Leave me my foolish plan. I am not afraid of the danger. If it means death, it will not be the worst of death. Death without honor.
Go then, if you feel that you must. You are unwise, but a loyal friend indeed to those who love you.
Gotta say what's on my mind. Polynices deserves a proper burial.
But Creon's law is in the way, and I know you wanna do what's right.